Yo, what's going on YouTube? Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And in this video, as you can see, I have my 3090 right here. And as you've probably seen in my other videos, if you've been watching, I changed the thermal pads on this card, but the 3090 just runs so hot. It's almost impossible to like cool this card, effectively without like water cooling it and whatnot. And I don't want to get into that. That's just too much. I don't have water around the rigs, that's for sure. But a subscriber commented, I'll post his comment up right now. He was saying you should try putting on a fan. So in this video I want to try that out. I want to see if that will help. This is just from my spare gaming PC that I don't use anymore, that I pretty much ripped apart. Yeah, and this most GPUs, like higher end GPUs, will actually have a fan header right here, so you could actually plug this right into your GPU if you want, or you can just do it onto your motherboard to the regular fan connector. So what I'm thinking is, at the corners of this fan I'm gonna put some thermal pad just in case, because it does get so hot and we're gonna be mining on it in a hot environment. I don't want any chance of this fan melting, or just if it gets too hot, I just want to have like thermal pad contact points at least, because I do have some left over and they got no use anyways. And obviously you're gonna need some zip ties. I got these from a Japanese dollar store. Yeah, you're just gonna want some zip ties and zip tie it on securely. But yeah, so that's what I want to try. So let's put this on. Let me put the thermal pads on these contact points of the fan, then I'll zip it on, and let's see if this helps. Because if it does, man, this is a very cheap alternative, because this was like $5 at the time that I bought it on discount. So that'll be an amazing fix if it does. So let's see if that does. So I'm just gonna put this together really quick, and then I'll bring you guys to the test bench. So 3, 2, 1. Alrighty guys, as you guys can see, the fan is now on. We still have that little gap with the thermal pads, so we're not making direct contact. And you can see I have the zip ties on here. So this side was a little bit harder, I guess. Not really, because you have to go around the GPU, but this side you can actually go through the IO bracket and not impede with anything at all, and get a nice tight zip tie on there. And this is how the other side looks like. Yes, I know it's in front of the fan. That's probably the only way you could if you are doing it via this side, but it's not anywhere close to the fan. And I will be cutting these off. This is just for the sake of testing, and just to see what findings we get. And ultimately, keep this in mind guys, if this is probably best for open air rigs, unless you have a server case with GPU spread out so they're not like right beside each other, because this this will most likely not fit beside another GPU in a server case, especially a GPU this big, because it's not very thin. So just keep that in mind. And yeah, that's pretty much it guys. Let's throw this on a test bench. Let's see what we can find. Alrighty guys, we're back, and look at the findings. So we have a 53-degree core temp and a 92-degree memory temp, and it's been stable at that for the past 5 minutes. Just for some context, it's about 30 degrees in here. It's really bad. I may have a clip of me recently actually testing everything because of the power supply failure, and I saw that the memory temps were not that great, especially with the heat. I saw it around like 96, 98, and I was like, well, that's kind of nasty. Even for changed thermal pads, just keep in mind these 3090s are heaters, bro. Like anybody that owns one knows that, unless you're in a like controlled environment or maybe using a server case, but we don't have the luxury of doing that. So it did work. That's awesome. I'm really happy that it worked. Only time will tell if it works in the open air application, but we definitely did find something. And maybe if you're using one of those frames and you have a small rig in a small area, and you kind of just want to control your temps on your 3090 a little bit more, try this method out, man. For $5, spare thermal pads and some zip ties, that definitely works. And also, if you guys are not comfortable you know, zip tying around the whole GPU, the 3090 has like these honeycombs like right here. If you have one, you'll know for the Win 3, but they have little honeycombs. You could probably zip tie right here to there instead of going around the whole GPU if you would like. And obviously I have it plugged into here to the motherboard, but like I said, you can plug it into the fan controller right here, and whatever fan setting you set for the GPU will also go to that fan, because you obviously plugged into that fan controller. So yeah, still at 90 degrees for the memory temp. I think it's pulling about 306 watts. Not bad for a 3090. But yo, I'm super happy. Thank you to the person that suggested this to me. If you guys have any other suggestions, please let me know in the comments below. I would appreciate them. I don't mind trying them. Like I said, this is a very, very cheap alternative. If you're already doing this, please let me know as well. And if you're about to try this, let me know as well and how that turns out for you too. But hopefully you guys enjoy this short little quick testing video. Hopefully this type of stuff or these type of videos help you guys out, you know, just expanding on what you can do to your GPUs to make them cooler. Also, just to cut the video off, just because I forgot to mention this in the video, this is a 120 millimeter Corsair SP120 if you guys want to use that. I assume if you use a server case fan, you would probably get better temperatures, because this is just a regular gaming PC fan and I can't adjust this to go max. I know that the server case fans, like from Parallel Miner, they just automatically ramp up to a 100. So that is another alternative if you guys want to do that. Yeah, so maybe I'll try that and that could drop the temps even more, who knows. But back to the video. But yeah guys, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'm out. Peace guys.